Today we're making a luxurious, creamy, delicious coconut custard pie. Now in my 50 video series making every state dessert in America, I got to Rhode Island and like some other states had a little bit of difficulty because there wasn't a designated state dessert. So my research had a few different options and coconut custard pie was one of them. Let me know in the comments, of course, if you're from Rhode Island and there is a dessert your state is known for that I did not see in my research, because I would certainly love to try it out. But I will say, for the one my research told me to make, it is really, really good, really simple, and a must try. The recipe is linked in the description if you would like to try this at home. And before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can join me every week for new recipes. You can use either a homemade or a store-bought pie crust, but I am using a homemade one and I'm gonna par bake it. So I filled it with foil after I popped the crust in the freezer for a few minutes just to keep it cold, filled it with beans, and baked it at 400 for 20 minutes. Now for the filling, it's really simple. We just got eggs and sugar. We're gonna whisk those together with a little bit of salt and pour in whole milk that we've heated on the stove until it's at a bare simmer. Now to really temper these egg yolks and bring them up slightly in temperature without cooking them so they'll set nicely in the oven, you want a thin stream pour this milk into there while constantly whisking, and then add in coconut, some vanilla, and coconut extract as well. This is gonna go into our par-baked pie crust, topped with more coconut, and it's gonna go in a 400-degree oven for about 30 minutes or until set. It should just barely jiggle and be a nice light golden brown. Let it cool, and it is really delicious. Now, I'm personally a sucker for a good coconut dessert, and the smell of coconut toasting in the oven as it's baking is just one of those things I love so much. I love how simple this recipe was, and it's set up really nicely. It cuts super clean, which for a pie is pretty important. And I gotta say, while it's a very basic, simple pie, simple custard, coconut thrown in there, it's really good. It just goes with my whole thing about simplicity being so great. Sometimes you don't need to overcomplicate things for them to be particularly good. Once again, the full recipe is in the description if you'd like to make this at home. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching today, and I'll see you next time.